Once hailed as the pride of Lehua Entertainment, Wang Yibo was their untouchable superstar, the one who brought them fame, fortune, and a global spotlight. But then, something changed.
No farewell, no warm goodbye.
Just silence, cold, calculated silence. Why would one of China's most successful idols suddenly cut ties with the company that raised him? What happened behind the scenes that pushed Wang Yibo to walk away from Lehua? And more importantly, why is CEO Du Hua, once so confident and composed, now avoiding every question about his exit? Was this a sudden rebellion? Or was it a well-scripted escape plan years in the making? In today's video, we peel back the glamorous curtain of Chinese entertainment to uncover the truth. The tension, the power struggle, and the dramatic breakup no one saw coming. Stay with us because this story is far from over. Wang Yibo's journey to superstardom is nothing short of extraordinary. A story of talent, determination, and the perfect partnership with one of China's biggest entertainment agencies, Lehua Entertainment. Born in 1997, Wang Yibo initially trained in South Korea as a trainee before officially debuting in 2014 as a member of the multinational boy band UNIQ under Lehua. While UNIQ gained moderate success in China and Korea, it was Wang Yibo's individual charisma and unique skills, from hip-hop dancing to acting, that caught the public's eye. His natural stage presence and relentless work ethic quickly set him apart from other idols. However, the true turning point in Wang Yibo's career came in 2019, when he starred in the hit fantasy drama, The Untamed. Playing the role of Lan Wangji, a stoic and deeply principled cultivator, Wang Yibo captivated millions with his nuanced performance. The show itself became a massive cultural phenomenon, not only in China but across East Asia, sparking a resurgence in interest for fantasy dramas and establishing a loyal global fanbase. Lehua Entertainment capitalized on this breakout success, pouring resources into Yibo's career. They secured endorsement deals with major brands, booked him in high-profile variety shows such as Street Dance of China, and even supported his involvement in motorsports, a rare but fitting passion for the multi-talented star. Wang Yibo became more than just an idol or actor. He evolved into a multimedia powerhouse. This rise was symbiotic. Lehua's investment in Wang Yibo paid off massively, while Yibo benefited from the company's established networks and promotional power. Over the years, he became not only one of Lehua's most valuable assets but also one of the highest-paid and most influential entertainers in China. The industry watched in awe as Wang Yibo's star ascended from a trainee with humble beginnings to a household name. His influence stretched beyond entertainment. He shaped trends in fashion, dance, and even youth culture. In short, Wang Yibo was the crown jewel of Lehua Entertainment, a star whose brilliance reflected directly on the agency's prestige and success. And yet, as we will explore next, all that glitters is not gold. Despite the dazzling success and seemingly unbreakable bond between Wang Yibo and Lehua Entertainment, cracks began to show beneath the surface. Starting around 2023, attentive fans and industry insiders noticed subtle but undeniable signs that the once close relationship was quietly unraveling. For years, Wang Yibo had been Lehua's shining star, always appearing at company events alongside fellow artists and proudly promoting shared projects. However, suddenly, Yibo's presence at these gatherings dwindled. His name and image, once prominently associated with Lehua, began to fade from official promotions and brand collaborations. More tellingly, Wang Yibo stopped collaborating with other Lehua talents and seemed to be distancing himself from the agency's tightly knit ecosystem. The cold shoulder was not publicly acknowledged, but it was palpable. Insiders whispered of growing tensions behind closed doors. Wang Yibo, having matured into a confident artist with a vast fanbase, reportedly sought greater autonomy over his career. He wanted the freedom to choose his own projects, control his image, and explore new artistic directions, something Lehua's structured management style was reluctant to grant. Lehua Entertainment, known for its firm grip on artist branding and marketing, was hesitant to lose control over their most valuable asset. According to entertainment bloggers and leaked reports, CEO Du Hua grew increasingly frustrated with Wang Yibo's independent streak, viewing it as a threat to the company's centralized system. Rumors spread about internal divisions within Lehua, with some staff members supporting Wang Yibo's desire for creative freedom, while others sided with management's vision for a tightly controlled artist roster. This split reportedly created an invisible rift that grew wider with every missed event and canceled collaboration. What made this drift particularly striking was how discreet it was. There were no public disputes or scandals, just a slow and steady distancing. A silent power struggle that played out in subtweets, vague official statements, and missed photo ops. From being the company's beloved golden boy, Wang Yibo gradually became a stranger in his own home, his cold silence speaking louder than any statement ever could. This quiet unraveling set the stage for what many now see as an inevitable breakup between Wang Yibo and Lehua, a rift that fans had sensed but hoped would never fully materialize. After months of silent tension and behind-the-scenes speculation, the inevitable finally happened. In May 2024, Wang Yibo officially announced that he would not renew his contract with Lehua Entertainment. The entertainment world was rocked by this stunning news. The boy who had been the shining face of Lehua for nearly a decade was stepping away, no longer bound by the company that had shaped his entire career. The announcement was carefully worded but clear. Wang Yibo would be establishing his own independent studio, taking full control of his career path. This move marked a major shift in his professional life and sent shockwaves throughout the Chinese entertainment industry. Lehua Entertainment, which had once celebrated Yibo as their golden goose, responded with an unusual silence. No grand farewell, no public statements praising his contributions. Only a few terse official notices confirming the contract's end. The cold response only fueled rumors of unresolved conflict. Even more telling was the reaction of Du Hua, the CEO of Lehua. Days after the announcement, she appeared on a live stream where she was visibly tense and emotionally strained. When fans bombarded her with questions about Wang Yibo's departure, she dodged and deflected, eventually ending the stream abruptly. The world had rarely seen such vulnerability from the usually composed and confident executive. This public display of unease revealed just how much Wang Yibo's exit had unsettled the company's leadership. For years, Yibo had been the agency's crown jewel, their main source of prestige and revenue. Losing him wasn't just a business setback. It was a blow to their reputation and influence. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo's independent studio signaled his readiness to embrace full artistic freedom. Freed from Lehua's strict control, he would now have the liberty to select his projects, build his own brand, and shape his public image on his own terms. However, this newfound independence came with its challenges. Without the backing of a major agency like Lehua, Wang Yibo would need to manage everything from marketing to legal affairs, as well as maintain media attention in a highly competitive industry. In leaving Lehua, Wang Yibo was not just breaking a contract. He was breaking free from a system that no longer suited him, stepping into an uncertain but promising future. This dramatic split marked the end of an era, both for Wang Yibo and for Lehua Entertainment. The question on everyone's mind now is, what comes next for both parties? And can Wang Yibo's star continue to shine as brightly without the company that made him a household name? Looking back, many fans and industry insiders now see Wang Yibo's departure from Lehua Entertainment as something inevitable, a destiny slowly unfolding rather than a sudden shock. The signs had been there for years, quietly pointing toward this dramatic break. From the start, Wang Yibo was more than just an idol managed by Lehua. He was a dynamic artist with his own ideas, ambitions, and vision. Over time, his growing fame gave him a level of influence that few young celebrities ever achieve. As his fanbase expanded from millions in China to a global audience, Yibo's desire for autonomy naturally intensified. Lehua Entertainment, meanwhile, remained deeply rooted in a traditional idol management system. Known for their strict control over artists' images, schedules, and contracts, the company operated like a well-oiled machine, efficient but rigid. While this system works well for developing fresh talent, it can become stifling for stars who want to explore new creative directions or take risks. Some insiders believe that Lehua tried to gatekeep Yibo's career to maintain control. They allegedly delayed his solo music projects and pushed him toward roles or endorsements that aligned strictly with the company's interests, even if they didn't always match Yibo's personal aspirations. It was like watching a caged bird trying to stretch its wings, said an anonymous former Lehua staffer. Wang Yibo wanted freedom, but the cage was too tight. Moreover, the entertainment industry itself is evolving rapidly. Artists like Wang Yibo are seeking greater ownership of their work and image, pushing against old agency models. This shift reflects a broader trend where top stars move toward independent studios to gain creative control and financial benefits. In that light, Wang Yibo's departure from Lehua wasn't a rebellion but a natural evolution, the result of mismatched priorities and changing times. For CEO Du Hua, the breakup must have felt like losing a golden asset she had nurtured for years. But it also highlighted the limits of traditional agency power when faced with an artist who commands his own massive influence. Their story is a reminder that even the brightest stars can outgrow their origins, says a veteran entertainment analyst. And sometimes, breaking away is the only way to truly shine. As Wang Yibo embarks on this new chapter, both he and Lehua Entertainment face uncertain futures, one filled with risks but also opportunities. With his studio now in place, Wang Yibo is set to enter a new phase of his career. He's currently working on new films like Born to Fly and Hidden Blade, both critically acclaimed. Rumors swirl about a solo album, collaborations with international directors, and even producing roles behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Lehua faces serious internal turbulence. Other top idols, like Meng Meiqi and Zheng Shuang, have either left or been embroiled in controversy. Without Yibo, the agency's prestige is crumbling. Lehua without Wang Yibo is like a lion without its roar. This isn't just a story about a star leaving a company. It's about control versus autonomy, fame versus freedom. Wang Yibo chose to walk alone, not because he had to, but because he refused to be managed like a product. He's now one of the few Chinese artists truly in charge of his image, career, and voice. But success won't come easy. Without Lehua's infrastructure, he'll have to build from the ground up, managing PR, branding, legal, and production. One misstep, and the media will pounce. But maybe that's the risk he's willing to take. Because real stars don't shine inside cages. Studio microphone, narrator voice, warm, appreciative tone. And that's the full story. Wang Yibo's cold exit from Lehua, and the unraveling of a partnership that once ruled Chinese entertainment. What do you think? Was Yibo right to leave? Is Du Hua losing her grip on the industry? Speech Balloon, leave your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this deep dive. Don't forget to like this video. Bell, subscribe to our channel for more exclusive stories, scandals, and behind-the-scenes drama in Chinese entertainment. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.